Today we are learning about the period punctuation mark, and this is your Edumacation.
I am a period. I look just like a dot. Every time you see me, you must stop.
Before the 4th and 5th century, text would be a continuous stream and sentences, if marked at all, only had a slightly wider gap between the words. Around 400 BC, Aristophanes suggested that writers break up streams of text with dots of ink at the top, middle, and bottom of every line. As Christianity spread throughout the Roman Empire and religious texts spread as well, punctuation use became more established and unified. The simple dots from Aristophanes evolved over time to become periods, commas, and colons. The period gained its present use during the establishment of printing. Aldus Manutius, an Italian printer in the 15th century, is commonly credited with standardizing several elements of punctuation, including the semicolon and comma. By the end of the 1800s, the end of a grammatically complete sentence or an abbreviation of a word was marked with the period that we know today. One of the most common mistakes in period usage is sentence fragments. We speak in clausal complexes rather than sentences, so placing a period whenever you pause out loud is an inaccuracy towards semantics and syntax. Make sure that every sentence you write contains an independent clause. That means that it has a subject, a verb, and can stand on its own. As you begin writing, keep in mind that diversifying the length of your sentences helps your words be more powerful. Write some more complex sentences and some simple sentences. When there are fewer short sentences, more emphasis and power will be placed on those words by your reader. These shortened sentences, or truncated sentences, will create a sense of urgency and tension, and they can reinforce what you're trying to say. However, too many short sentences break the fluency of your writing, and it will get tiring to read.
Toni Morrison starts her novel Beloved with 124 was spiteful. Kurt Vonnegut repeatedly uses the short sentence so it goes throughout Slaughterhouse-Five. Roberto Bolaño uses the cluster technique often in his works, where he writes multiple truncated sentences in succession. They are waiting on the street in the late afternoon. The air is thin as paper. The day is raw.
Varying your sentence length will make those truncated sentences even more powerful. Simply be sure that you aren't fragmenting your sentences. The period signals the end of a topic or discussion. Your reader's expectations should be satisfied. A powerful sentence, whether it is simple or complex, should contain suspensiveness, crescendo, and resolution as it ends with a period. Alright, writers, get out there and start writing. This has been your Edumacation. As Christianity, wait, I already did that one. This is like a tongue twister. Okay.